Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on the channel. So, there's a reason I haven't talked about this one until now. It's not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now the wait's over. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer has been putting this mouse through its paces with intensive, all-day use. The experience has been described as flawless, with our reviewer noting that its size and shape are a perfect fit for larger hands, significantly reducing fatigue during long sessions. A standout feature for this user is its dual system capability. It connects effortlessly via Bluetooth to both Windows and Mac machines, with a simple button on the underside allowing for instant switching between them. The connection is reported to be rock solid, with no lag or random disconnects. Our reviewer also tested the software feature that allows the cursor to flow seamlessly from one computer screen to another on the same network, even enabling copy and paste between the two different operating systems. While the cursor's landing spot isn't always perfect, the functionality is surprisingly effective. The physical design also receives high praise. The scroll wheels are highlighted as being exceptionally smooth and well placed. In particular, the main scroll wheel has an intelligent feature where a quick flick disengages the click-style scrolling for a frictionless free spin, a mode that can also be activated manually with a dedicated button. This client appreciates the minimalist approach to extra buttons, finding the simple back and forward layout, along with a discrete palm button, to be more intuitive than overly complicated alternatives. All of these are customizable through the accompanying software. Battery life appears to be another major strength. After its initial charge, this mouse has lasted for an extended period of heavy use without needing to be plugged in again. When it does need power, the modern USB-C connection allows it to be used while charging, which is a significant convenience. The only real complaint is about the finish. The reviewer found that the white, rubberized coating tends to attract dirt and is difficult to keep looking clean.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer initially came to use this mouse after a reluctant work-mandated switch from one computer ecosystem to another a few years ago. While a fan of the peripherals from their original setup, our reviewer had several long-standing issues with its bundled mouse. It always felt like it was dragging across the desk, and its all-over touch surface led to constant accidental gestures. The biggest hurdle, however, was the clicking mechanism, which required pressing down the entire body of the device, a design they could never quite get used to. In the search for replacement, this client discovered a keyboard and mouse combo from another brand that offered significant improvements. Over the years, they grew incredibly attached to this mouse in particular. They found it to be a true pleasure to use, fitting in their hand perfectly, as if it were custom-made. The ergonomic design resulted in practically zero hand tension, even after long hours of work, making it an indispensable part of their daily workflow. The experience was so positive that when the opportunity arose to return to their preferred operating system, one of their first actions was to get the compatible version of this exact mouse. They were thrilled to find that the direct Bluetooth connection was perfectly stable on their new machine, eliminating the need for any wires or dongles. The real power comes from the customization software, which allows for tailoring button functions on a per-app basis, a huge boost for productivity. In the end, while it may not have the same sleek minimalist aesthetic as its competitor, this mouse completely outshines it in everyday practical use. For this user, it's the perfect tool for the job.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer, a video editor who bounces between a MacBook Pro, iPad Pro, and other devices, wanted to share their experience with this mouse. It's more than just a pointing device, it's become a key part of their editing process and general productivity. The ease of switching between devices is a real game changer. Similar to a popular keyboard from the same manufacturer, the transition is incredibly smooth. Our reviewer can be editing video on their MacBook and then, with a simple click, jump over to their iPad to work on some graphics. It's like having a personal assistant handling all the device switching. What really sets this mouse apart is the programmability. Using the companion app, it becomes a Swiss Army knife of shortcuts and functions. Every button, scroll wheel, and even gestures can be customized to perfectly fit their editing workflow. It's like having a tailored suit. Everything is designed specifically for their needs, making editing significantly faster and more efficient. Custom program-specific hotkeys, absolutely. The ergonomics are fantastic too. After long hours of editing, this client's wrist and hand feel surprisingly comfortable. The mouse fits their hand perfectly, and the placement of the thumb controls is a real lifesaver. Battery life is also impressive. Our reviewer gets around 2-3 weeks of all-day use on a single charge. It just keeps going and going, and when it finally does need a charge, the USB-C connection means it's back up and running quickly. While some users have reported occasional connectivity issues, this reviewer hasn't encountered any problems. Overall, this mouse has transformed their editing workflow. It's comfortable, highly customizable, and keeps pace with a demanding schedule. If you're a video editor or someone who juggles multiple devices, this mouse is definitely worth considering.
If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.